Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Fan Perspective. I'm your host Nathan Lyle. It is Monday, but by the time that I upload this, it'll be at least 11:30, and I'm guessing that by the time you start watching it, it'll already be past midnight, so technically it'll be Tuesday, so I'll be right on schedule for another edition of NBA Weekly. And there haven't been a lot of winning streaks or losing streaks in the league. There's been a few, but barely any. The Spurs have the longest winning streak in the league with 5 straight. The Clippers had won 4 in a row, but then they lost earlier tonight to the Golden State Warriors. The Utah Jazz, though, they have quietly won 3 in a row and are now back above 500. Houston lost 7 straight and dropped back down to 500 before finally beating Charlotte earlier today. And Portland they have now lost 5 in a row, and currently, as of recording this video, they are losing by 5 points to the Washington Wizards with like a minute left to go. And it wouldn't be too far out of the way for them. I mean, it's still possible that they're will come back and win it, but the way they've been playing so far, it kind of looks like they might be about to lose their 6th in a row. And the Celtics and Lakers have now lost 3 in a row each. And for me, I've said it before, the NBA season doesn't really begin until February because that's when the playoff picture really starts to form. But let's see how things look right now. The East doesn't really seem too competitive. Right now it looks like every team that finishes over 500 will make it in. The Celtics are the 8th seed right now with a 20-20 record. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be shocked if the 8th seed from the East ended up being a team under 500. I doubt it would happen, but I would love to see that. Meanwhile, in the Western Conference is still practically a free-for-all. I mean, Houston is the 9th seed with a 21 record. Actually, no, now it's 22-21. Anyway, Minnesota, which is currently in 10th place with a 17-22 record, was in the playoff lineup just a few weeks ago. Dallas and LA aren't out of it yet completely, though I don't think either of them will make it. I wouldn't be completely shocked if they did. It would just take some long winning streaks. Anyways, it's just the picture is starting to form a little bit, and I honestly, with the East, it seems like the players who are in the picture right now are basically just those are the ones who are gonna stay in it. Whereas the Western Conference, there are 9 teams that could potentially be in it right now, plus 3 others who still have an outside shot of getting in. There's still a couple of months left in the season. You really never know what's gonna happen. So anyways, we'll get more into that as the year goes on. For now, the only thing I can really guarantee is that the Wizards and Bobcats are both going to be in the lottery. That's pretty much all I can guarantee right now. And a few milestones this week, and Sean Marion is 2 games away from the 1,000th of his career. Kevin Garnett needs to play 30 more minutes to reach 47,000 for his career. And Kobe needs to play 27 more minutes to reach 44,000 for his career. Kevin Garnett needs to make 28 more field goals to reach 10,000 for his career. And he's been chasing that 10,000 mark for a while. I think he will definitely get it this season, but I expected him to get it a couple weeks ago. He just hasn't been scoring offensive KG as much anymore. He still has a good defensive presence though, but yeah, he's getting old. You can see it in his playmaking. He's not the same effective guy that he once was. Anyways, Tim Duncan now has over 9,000 career field goals. Carmelo Anthony only needs to make 3 more to reach 6,000 for his career. And Joe Johnson needs 55 more to reach that same 6,000 mark. And Kobe only needs to make 5 more 3-point shots to have 1,600 for his career. Dirk Nowitzki needs to make 8 more to reach 1,300 for his career. Shane Battier needs 5 more to reach 1,100 for his career. Carlos Delfino now has over 600 for his career. John Salmos needs 2 more to reach 600 for his career. Raymond Felton and Randy Foye both need 6 more to reach 600 for their career. Carlos Boozer needs 6 more defensive rebounds to reach 5,000 for his career. Jason Kidd needs 15 more assists to reach 12,000 for his career. Kevin Garnett is 10 steals behind Ron Harper for 17th on the all-time list. Ron Artest is 3 steals behind Eddie Jones for 23rd on the all-time list. Sean Marion needs 4 more to reach 1,600 for his career. Monte Ellis needs 7 more steals to reach 800 for his career. Tim Duncan is now 16 blocks away from becoming only the 8th player in NBA history with 2,600 career blocks. 2,600, that's a lot. Vince Carter needs 6 more to reach 700 for his career. Roy Hibbert needs 4 more to reach 600 for his career. Maury Stoudemire needs 73 more points to reach 14,000 for his career. And right now, there's about 4 seconds left in this game, and the Trailblazers have managed to tie it up. Washington just took a timeout. It looks like this might go to overtime, so I'm not going to be able to tell you if the Blazers have ended their losing streak. Anyways, a few games that I'm looking forward to this coming week between now and the next show. We have the Thunder at the Clippers. On Tuesday night, we have the Thunder at the Clippers, the two of the top teams in the league, some of the league's most explosive playmakers. This is going to be one hell of a contest. And I was supposed to tell you that from now on, I'm only going to mention games where both of the teams have a legitimate shot of making the playoffs. So yeah, on Tuesday, Thunder and Clippers. Then on Wednesday, we will have the Lakers at the Grizzlies. The Lakers' struggles continue, and they need to get on the winning streak fast, or they'll be out of the playoff picture for good. Unfortunately, the Grizzlies are one of the best teams in the league, and it won't be easy getting in past them. You also have the Nuggets at the Rockets. For a while, the Rockets looked amazing, but then they began slumping. They look to get back on the winning streak and get back into the playoff chase, and the Nuggets, well, they can barely win games on the road. And then you also have the Pacers at the Blazers. Portland is a 500 team right now and is barely in the playoffs at the moment. This will be the last time that they face the Pacers unless these teams both make the finals, which I don't see happening, but you never know. Anyway, excuse me. Then you have the Thunder at the Warriors. The Warriors have played pretty well this year, and the Thunders have lost twice as many games on the road as they have at home. Just thought I'd mention that. And then, last but not least, on Thursday, you have the Knicks at the Celtics. The Celtics have been struggling lately and are trying to get back on track against the top team in the East. Not gonna be an easy thing. Anyways, forgive me for my poor performance today. I'm not at the top of my game right now. I realized I had not planned on making this video right now, but I'm realizing that I made a mistake with the scheduling. Good news is though, with the NFL season pretty much officially over, there's 2 games left. One of them really has no importance at all, and the other one, well, once it's over, there's really no point in talking about it, so I probably won't do a review video for that. Either way, next week, I think I'm going to switch back to Mondays, still keeping the Fridays. So tune in next week for NBA Weekly on this Friday, and then next week it'll be back to Monday. And I think I'll keep doing that. And so, yeah, until then, Portland, well, they have now officially lost 6 straight. Washington, they hit the 3 at the buzzer. So, yeah, watch Jordan Crawford, 30-footer. Wow. Anyways, this has been the Fan Perspective. I am your host, Nathan Lyle. Happy Tuesday. Good night, everybody.